we even know anything about this woman?
No.
Are you okay?
It's been a week, Ford, and Johnny and Eve are still unconscious. Why would I be okay?
Right, I'll just, go downstairs, shall I?
No, Ford,
Ford had already left.
Oh.
Ford, how's he feeling?
Bad, obviously.
Hopefully he'll be okay. He has his first driving lesson this afternoon.
His girlfriend is still unconscious in hospital after she jumped in front of a gun pointed at him. Of course he's not okay.
And how are you, Ford?
No one's asked me that all week.
That's why I'm asking you. Yeah, Freddie isn't coping and needs help, but you do too. You matter too.
Really?
Ford.
Do I get my freedom back?
Well, I figured it's not best to keep you cooped up inside. Plus, from what I've seen, it's not you whose life is in danger anymore.
How do I protect him, Mom?
Who knew I had a cousin?
Anything is possible. I didn't even know Amanda existed. You kept that from me.
Didn't want to worry you.
Rhea, you sound different.
A bottle of alcohol slides out of her bag and crashes onto the floor.
You shoplifted alcohol?
Why is that any of your business?
Rhea, Freddie might just kill you for this.
Like I care.
She storms upstairs to her room.
Now that I think about it, she's been rather off all week.
She's had it tough her whole life, Ford.
If Freddie saw this though, he would freak out.
Then don't tell him.
You've got to make sure she doesn't get addicted or do this again. You know what happened to Freddie and his mum. I'm not going to see any more families be ripped apart because of that.
What was that about?
Amber!
Having 3 teenagers under one roof is difficult.
That'll be 4 next March.
Amber, don't.
Right, are we going?
Huh? Oh, right.
Rose and Freddie leave. Amber turns to look at Ford.
What?
You look upset.
My other best friend is in a coma and I've heard absolutely nothing. Do you expect me not to be upset?
Right.
I'll get it. Oh, hi Lilliana, Lena and Tommy.
Can we come in?
Sure. Are you okay, Ford? Johnny and Eve are still unconscious in the hospital and Rayalynn is making the biggest mistake of her life. I guess not then.
What is Rayalynn doing, though?
Shoplifting alcohol.
Excuse me. What?
Rayalynn comes downstairs.
And you're talking about me now, Ford. I thought better of you.
And you're drunk. Have you even seen my mum? Actually, yes, but does that mean nothing to you? She made Freddie's life hell. And are you going to do that to your family too? I swear, if Freddie finds out about this...
So what if he does?
Do you even know everything my brother's been through? My mum will kick you out. She has legal custody of Freddie, but not you. You're just living with us.
Whatever.
She disappears back upstairs.
She's lived on the streets before. Would she want to go back to that time?
I think she's a little shocked after what Freddie did to Yvonne. That's probably why she doesn't care. She'd have killed him if he didn't kill her. He didn't have a choice. I know Yvonne's horrible, but she is Rhea's mum. And it probably hits quite hard, even if Rhea hated her.
It's no excuse, though, and if she does start causing problems, especially to Freddie, who is obviously not in a great place right now, then Rose can kick her out.
Can't hide what she's doing from Freddie for long. Honestly, he has bigger problems to deal with than your crazy cousin.
Do you still have the note, Ford?
Yeah, you haven't actually seen it, have you?
Ford hands Lena the note.
Collier Woods. Yvonne's 19-year-old niece.
She'll probably enlist Liliana's help, but it's not even me in danger anymore. They've forgotten about Cora. They want revenge for Yvonne.
And how do we protect Freddie?
Keeping a good eye on him. Don't ever let him go out on his own. Must always be with someone. I have my freedom now, but he doesn't. At least he doesn't really mind that much. He doesn't really like being alone anymore, though. He never has liked being alone, and he never was, because he's always had me. And I suppose now he's used to people. Yeah.
Where is Freddie right now, though?
Having his first driving lesson. Lily? Well, a few months ago, I thought me and my brother were never going to get anywhere. That we were going to have the most boring life and achieve nothing out of it. But ever since we met you, that changed. And now my brother is learning to drive and has actual ambitions. What do you want to do with your life, Liliana? I don't know yet, but I've still got 5 years until I really have to think about those big decisions. If we're even here in 5 years.
That attitude won't help.
Anyways, I'm going to see Johnny. Alright.
Is he okay?
Nothing for you to worry about, Tommy.
At least I'm...
Hey.
Do I know you? Oh wait, I know who you are. You look like her.
Who?
Yvonne.
Good. Now, I have nothing against you, and I'm going to leave you alone, but...
Of course there was a but coming.
If you don't want Freddie to get hurt, stay away from him.
You'd hurt him anyway, though. We both know what you're planning.
Maybe I'll hurt him less if you stay away from him.
I've learned from other people's mistakes. More specifically, Johnny, I will never keep away from my friends, and I will never succumb to blackmail. Carl broke Freddie. No one is going to go through that again.
Why do you even care? It could just be you and Johnny again like it once was. Would that be such a bad thing?
You just do not care about anybody, do you? I care about all my friends equally, and I'm not going to ditch any of them. And the last thing Freddie needs right now is his friends turning against him.
You'd only be hurting him, not yourself, though.
Do you think I want to lose any more friends? And he needs support right now. It was our auntie that shot him twice. Did you not expect Freddie to defend himself?
It was supposed to be her killing him, not the other way around.
Well, good job Freddie was able to defend himself.
You're not going to keep away from him, are you?
Of course not. Now let me visit my friend.
No.
Kalia steps in his way.
Excuse me.
Maybe if I have something Freddie wants.
No!
Ford whips a baseball bat out of his backpack.
Why are you carrying a bat around with you?
He swings it around, hitting her directly in the face. She loses her balance and falls straight to the road. The traffic grounds to a halt. Every single person within sight was staring at him. Someone ran to him through the crowds of people.
Ford!
Livy grabs his hand and pulls him away from everyone staring and into a small alleyway.
It's okay.
She was going to adopt me if I didn't do anything. I didn't know what to do.
Hey, it's okay.
She was trying to blackmail me and then said that if she had something Freddie wanted, meaning me, then he'd come running. I was scared. I was only going to see my friend.
She won't hurt Freddie, I promise. Here, let me drive you to the hospital.
Thanks, Livy.
Maybe you're not safe.
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, everyone's been saying about you having your freedom and everything. But if that woman wants to use you to hurt Freddie, then are you really safe?
I'm just fine, Livy.
Whatever you say. How's Johnny?
I don't know. I haven't seen him yet.
Actually, how is Freddie?
Holding up. No one knows what he's even been through. His mum being arrested in front of him after throwing vodka in his face. Getting shot twice but managing to kill our worst enemy. His girlfriend getting shot in front of him to protect him and is still in a coma. Having to care for Lilliana for 8 years. Losing his dad for something that was my fault.
Hold on a minute. Your fault?
Nate only went to the bar to protect me, and Ted went with him. If it wasn't to do with me, neither of them would have been there in the first place.
Ford, have you always blamed yourself for this?
Yes.
And you haven't told anyone until now?
No, you're the only one who knows.
Ford, you need to tell someone. And may I suggest an idea?
Sure.
Now, hear me out. My mom knows a very lovely therapist, and I really think talking to someone confidentially about your problems would really help you.
Really?
Yes. I'll talk to my mom about it, of course. I think she's called Dove?
And you really think that would benefit me?
Absolutely. Oh, look, we're at the hospital now. I'll wait outside for you?
Thanks, Liv.
Ford gets out of the car and heads inside to the front desk so they can show him Johnny's room.
Hey, Johnny. I still don't understand how I made it out completely unscathed, but you didn't. But that's just life, isn't it? And Yvonne's dead. You thought Freddie would get justice, and you were right, but there were consequences.
Ford got up and went over to the door. He placed his hand on the knob.
Well...
What consequences?
Johnny!